How is everybody doing? I'm doing okay, thank you for asking. My name is Jermaine Sam. Welcome to my channel. Just to let you guys know, I do upload a video whenever the heck I feel like it. So today I felt like filming and posting a video. As you can tell from the title, I really wanted to talk about why I decided that I am not going to attend ASU Online. Just for reference, it's best if you guys watch the two other videos about this, about my admissions to ASU Online, so you can understand some things. I don't want to reiterate things in this video. I probably will by accident, but whatever. Basically, when it comes down to why I decided that I don't want to attend ASU Online for their electrical engineering program that I got admitted to, it's because that it would cost around, hovering a little less, a little more than $40,000. $40,000 to me is a lot of money. I don't have $40,000 just sitting in my bank. I had to make an adult decision, and when it came down to it, I just felt like I did not want to spend $40,000 on a degree, and other people may disagree with me. They may think like,
oh, $40,000, that's not a lot of money. It's an investment in your future, in your college, in your education.
People hold such a high degree of admiration for college and education, but that's not necessarily me. I don't think someone has to go to college to be educated. I don't think that way, although I can understand some parts of education definitely being helpful. I was transferring to ASU Online as a transfer student. I had some credits under my belt that ASU gave me credit for, but I still had a long way to go. And ASU Online, their tuition is roughly about $12,000 a year, and I don't think that includes the summer session. I think summer session, if you were to include it, would be over $12,000. It would maybe be like $13,000 or $14,000 if you attend also the summer session. I kind of calculated the classes I needed to take and mapped it out, and it would take me about roughly 3 years, and that's including summer session. 3 times 12 is already a lot of money. I was so excited to get accepted into the program, but I just had to realize that that's just too much money for me. And like I said, other people may not see it as a big deal. They may think like, oh, college debt's not a big deal, it's not a problem. I think it happens to be a really big problem, because if we look at the numbers of college debt, especially in this country, a lot of people are defaulting on their loans because they decide to get a degree that the U.S. economic market does not demand. I'm not going to name those degrees because I don't necessarily want to piss anybody off or offend anybody, but people go to school, they get these loans, they get degrees that they can't necessarily use in the workforce and in the job market, and so they end up defaulting on their loans, and then they want to have their loans forgiven, but that pretty much means us, the taxpayers, that we're paying for their degree. So when people go around saying oh,
$40,000 is nothing, it's an investment
and all this stuff, it's yeah, people say that, but they also are expecting the government and other people to forgive them for the college loan. So it's you're saying that's an investment, but you're not really paying. You're expecting somebody else to pay for it. I basically just kind of had to reflect on myself. I'm currently on a program here in Los Angeles, community college here, that if I do the 2-year community colleges, I can transfer to a UCLA or a CSU, or there's a Cal Poly Pomona. So those are options for me, and those are way more affordable than ASU Online, which would cost me roughly a little over $40,000 or getting close to $50,000. As a working adult that has been on my own for over 12 years now, you learn a lot, especially when it comes to finances. I'm not in any debt. My credit cards probably have less than $10 on them. I don't want to be hindered by college debt. I'll just kind of put it this way. You have 2 scenarios. You take the time to transfer to a college here in California where it's more affordable, but it takes more time, but you graduate with little to no debt. So when you get your first job in your career, you don't owe any of that money. So all of that money that you're making is your money. On the other hand, if you go to a really expensive school, or if I decided that I wanted to go to ASU Online and get in $40,000 worth of debt, and then get my first job, it would take me a couple of years just to make sure that I pay off that $40,000 loan, obviously plus interest. So the first 2 years that I graduate and get my first job in my career, that money really isn't mine because I still owe the government $40,000. So you're kind of screwed either way, because you waste more time this way, or you end up being enslaved for the first 2 years of your career fresh out of school. I hope you kind of understood like the ramblings that I was saying, and definitely leave me with some comments below. I definitely love interacting with you guys and talking about stuff, and hopefully this helps people, and especially people like myself that are turning 30 next month. It took me a long time to finally get back into school, to finally get serious about it and decide what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. This is the information that I wish I would have known about all of this a long time ago to help me make decisions. So even though you may make different decisions than me, that's awesome. It's your life. You do what you want. Hopefully this gave you some perspective. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.